So there really is an underground lake here. Tell me, where is the medical facility?
It's not here. In fact, it never even existed in the first place.
But I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes. Where could they have all gone?
The answer is right in front of you. You need but open your eyes.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say that they all drowned in this lake?
No. They are just what you see before you. What's left when matter ceases to be matter. Perhaps the scale is throwing you off. Let me show you what I'm getting at.
What?
No way. It can't be.
So then, this entire lake is...
Yes. All this is the hollowing.
I still don't follow, Miguel. What happened to your hand? And what is this hollowing you speak of?
This is what I wanted to show you, my lord. When a life form's drained of its astral energy, its physical form breaks down completely, a death leaving no physical remains. All that's left is a reflective substance, the only proof that matter once existed at all. That hollowing is the substance that fills this lake.
This whole lake. How many people? How many Danans?
You actually expect me to believe all that? That an astral arts illiterate Danan would know of this unseen atrocity? And that I, a Renan lord, would have no knowledge?
I have one last piece of evidence, Lord Dohalim. This is a fruit of Helgen, the cause of all of this.
What are you doing, Miguel?
Here is your proof, my lord. Proof of the bounds of your knowledge. Proof of the countless Danan deaths under your watch. No, they were not merely deaths. Those Danans were completely erased. And now, the only testament is that lake of hollowing.
Miguel!
Someone close to you is behind all of this. This person is amassing huge amounts of astral energy. You have to stop them. You're the only one who can prevent Menancia from returning to the living hell that it was once before. I beg you, for the future of the utopia you have created, please stop them. Don't let your dream die just as it's become a reality.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I...
Miguel! Miguel! Miguel!
Forgive me, Kisara. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could open his eyes. I didn't have much time left anyway. Please, help our Lord Dohalim to make our greatest dream a reality.
Nicole? Nicole?
Stop! Stop! That voice! Make it stop!
What is this? His master core is going berserk!
Nicole! Nicole!
I know all you want to do, but we need your help. We've got to get him under control.
Damn! If he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
Going in! Lightning
Take
down!
Double demon fang!
Tiger Blade!
I can do this all day!
It's over!
That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone!
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Blazing meteor!
Searing flame!
You're mine!
Unguard!
Drop it down!
Glacier spear!
Pierce evil! Electrical energy!
Double demon fang! You're mine!
Tiger Blade!
Thunder field!
Wind!
Raging
Lunamongo! You're on! Try harder!
They're over!
Blue escape!
Going in!
Dragon swarm!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine!
Going in!
It's over!
Lancer!
Double demon fang!
Tiger Blade!
Lightning condemned!
Here I come!
Going in!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Double demon fang! Try harder!
I'm going in! It's down!
Far enough!
Take it!
Raging cascade!
Going in!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Shattering
the pieces! Attack us! Going in! One more! On guard!
Double
Going in! One more!
Raging storm!
Not today!
Healing
Tiger
power!
Blade! I owe you one
Double
back!
demon fang!
Lightning supernova!
That's it!
Lightning
On guard!
Thunderblade!
Tiger
It's
Blade!
over!
Glacial spear!
This one's mine!
Strike! Dragon
Tiger
swarm!
Blade!
Raging storm!
You're mine!
Blows
You're
blood!
finished!
Tiger Blade!
Raging cascade!
Can't move!
In here! Right here, let me help!
Look out for the chart! Attack!
Nothing gets through me. This I swear.
You're mine!
Here's the
Dragon
raging
swarm!
cascade! First
Double
aid!
demon!
I'll be saving this one! Radiant light! Searing blade!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Here's a healing
Take
art!
this!
This one's not.
finished!
Take this.
You're
New
mine!
lease on life! Dance in the wind!
Meteor!
Air thrust!
Double demon fang!
Glacial spear!
Shot. Far enough. I let my guard down.
Stay away from my friends!
No further.
He stopped moving!
Get him down!
Please forgive me.
Double demon fang! Burn in hell!
Enough.
Raging cascade!
Double demon fang!
One more. Tiger Blade.
Saving this one!
Explosive ray!
Going astral energy!
That's it.
Tiger
Blade.
Air thrust!
Double demon fang! No
Going
escape!
in.
Dragon
Dance in the
swarm!
wind!
Look sharp.
Air
Double
thrust!
demon fang!
This
more! You're mine!
Will this help?
You're finished!
This one's mine! Armor won't save you! Take this!
Double demon blade!
Thank
Try
you!
harder! My turn! You're mine!
I'm going! Tiger blade!
It's on!
Lightning blade!
Eat dirt!
Thunder blade! I can
Double
take
demon
this
blade!
out!
Tiger blade!
Dragon swarm!
Raging storm!
Tiger blade!
Healing circle!
This one's
Thunder
mine!
field!
Laser spear!
Tiger blade!
In here! Flaming meteor!
Take this!
I'll be saving this!
Double demon blade!
I'm ready!
Hang on!
Third win! Devastation!
One more!
Here comes! Here's a
Try
healing
harder!
Denied!
Not a chance!
First aid! Can this go?
Dragon swarm!
Tiger blade!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Going in!
There!
This one's mine!
In the wind! Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Take this! Air
Tiger blade!
Double demon blade!
Thank you.
Try this!
Thunder field!
Shots of ring!
This one's mine!
Going in! Freeze laser! Raging storm!
Demon blade!
Tiger blade!
It's on!
By the power of
Burn!
Going in!
Here I come!
Tiger blade!
You!
Tempest
It's
storm!
on!
I'm gone!
You're mine!
Appreciate the help!
Double demon blade!
Tiger blade!
Searing thunder!
Here, let me help!
Photon blade!
Glacial spear!
Pierce evil!
Double demon
This
blade!
one's mine!
Tiger blade!
I never miss!
Lightning container!
Going in!
Thunder
Double
blade!
demon blade!
Tiger blade!
Dragon swarm!
Lightning!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Flame of
I'm
fury!
done!
Shining supernova! Pierce
All
evil!
mine! Now!
Going in!
Ignite!
Freeze laser! In here! More for the stockpile!
Double demon! Bang! I'm not done!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging cascade!
Glacial spear!
Pierce evil!
Try harder!
Freeze laser!
Double demon fang!
Tempest storm! Puddle!
Double demon fang!
Raging cascade!
You're mine! It's over!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Glacial spear!
Armor won't save you!
This one's
You're
mine!
mine!
Freeze laser! Tempest storm!
Here I
You're
go!
mine!
Flaming meteor!
It's over! Double demon fang!
Here, let me help!
More without the crowd!
Rendezvous ready! Look
Take
sharp!
this!
One more!
You paid for that! It's
In
over!
here!
Tiger blade!
Tempest! Freeze laser!
Flaming meteor!
Double demon
More
fang!
dueling!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Are you all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life of a dear friend. The life I took and the bloodshed, the hatred that it earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear. But the screams and tears of the slaves, they would reawaken my memories of that day. The memories of my friend's scream, and the tears of the one who mourned him. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to remember.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Danans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
Precisely. It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death, all for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process, well, then that was just an added benefit. Or perhaps I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed? So you're saying that everything you stood for? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
So this is who you really are?
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear I'll...
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
Just kill me. I'm nothing. I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
This man... This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind!
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
I still have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balsef was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shion.
In case you've forgotten,
Guys! I think something's going on outside.
Kisara! There you are!
What's happening?
Kelzelik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Danans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Danans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renan sided with Kelzelik. There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
You're right. I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes. What are you all doing?
I thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in this.
Dohalim said it himself, right? All of us. We're liberators.
Thank you.
Will things be okay in the city?
I'm concerned about that as well. But for now, let us get to the palace.
Right. We best clamp down on things at the source before they get out of control.
The fact the enemy's holding themselves up tells me they're not exactly happy to see us.
Then we'd better go in prepared for whatever welcome we get.
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you dropped the Sir?
He always treated us Danans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides, I want to believe that this realm really can do better too. Have you guys checked your equipment lately? throughout the city. But it's dead quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the palace? Then let's hurry up and kick those bastards out. This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zeugle.
An invisible Zeugle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
We can really make weapons with this?
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there. I feel sprightlier than before.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You know,
I can feel my power growing!
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on. Don't get complacent.
I'm ready for the next battle. I'm ready for the next battle.
Looks like we got them all. Right.
Right. That equipment should come in handy.
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What's this thing?
Any injuries?
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Looks like we won.
With this, I can become even stronger!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
So what is Mahag Saar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
think we're about to be real lucky!
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be...
Everyone hanging in there?
Onward and upward.
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it. Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go!
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame? Here's the
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Look sharp! Going in for the weak part! That's it!
Double demon fang!
Going in! One more!
Dragon
Tiger
form!
blade!
Annihilation!
Take this! You're
Tempest,
finished!
here goes! Here's a healing arm!
Piercing roar!
It's over!
I'm going!
Win!
Take this!
You're mine!
Tiger blade!
Lunar Rondo!
Lightning, raging cascade!
It's over!
I'll be saving this one! Dead!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
This isn't looking good.
More where that came from! Healing Tempest, whirl!
Try harder!
Here I go!
Take
This!
I can only rely on my...
Here I come!
Here's a healing arm!
Double demon
Lightning
fang!
orb!
Dragon
Raging
form!
Tiger blade! Sealed!
This should do it!
I'll be saving some!
Take this!
I'll
Double
be
demon fang!
Tiger blade!
Healing circle!
I owe you one!
Lightning orb!
Severing wind!
Thanks!
One more!
Crush!
Tiger blade!
Lightning orb!
Here I come!
Raging cascade!
Finish! Take
In
this!
here!
It's over!
Go in! One more!
It's on!
Tiger blade!
Take this!
I owe you one
You're
back.
I come!
Take that! Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Ignite!
Tiger Blade!
Thank you.
Here's the evil! Lightning Orb!
Searing Gale!
Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Tiger Blade! Here's the healing art!
See what I can do!
Severing Wind! Thanks!
Raging Storm! Graviton
Look sharp!
Take that! Going in!
Here I come!
Thunder
It's
Beam!
over!
Tiger Blade!
Double Demon
Raging
Fang!
Cascade! I'm out! Going in! To the fray!
Wind!
Annihilation! Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here I come!
Glacier Spear!
Double Demon Fang!
Going in!
Take this!
Take this!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Thanks!
Double
Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Kisara frozen.
Hammer!
Dance in the wind.
I'll heal you all! Seal! Take
You're
this!
mine!
Tiger
Dragon
Blade!
Swarm! Double Demon Fang! It's
Hear
mine!
me! Flame of Fury! Burning Thunder Field!
Glacier Spear!
Raging Cascade! Seal! On guard! Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
I'm only getting started! Mega Ray!
Try harder! My turn!
I never miss!
Moon Escape! Lunar Rongo!
Searing Flame! Now!
Here I come!
On guard! Take it! I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out!
I miss all the fun.
This ends
No way.
now! Burn in hell! We did it! Not a chance! Strike!
I'll heal you all. Both
You're mine!
lightning condemned. Thunder That's my cue.
Thanks! Shut him down!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm! Moon Escape!
Let the marksman piercing roar!
Here comes Raging Cascade.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Going in! Glacier
Demon Fang!
Take it
It's on!
Raging Cascade.
Explosive Ring!
Healing art. Seal.
Double Demon Fang!
Stockpile.
Try hard! My turn!
Going in!
You're finished! Here!
Will this help?
Lightning condemned.
Take this! No, I can't!
Seal.
Burn in hell!
I can do this all day. I'll
Take
pick you
this!
up. Dance in the
Piercing
wind.
roar! Thanks, Shield.
Dragon Swarm!
My hands are ready.
Piercing roar!
You're mine!
On guard!
Tempest.
One more!
It's gonna attack!
Right! Watch out! Far enough!
You're mine!
This one is mine! Take this!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Hear me.
Try this!
Tiger Blade!
Explosive Ring!
Thunder Field.
Severing Wind!
Here I go! It's on guard!
I'm almost impressed.
I praise you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Demon Fang!
Healing circle. I'll be saving this way.
Severing Wind!
Thank you.
Strike!
This one's mine! Tiger Blade!
Here I come! Not today!
Flame of Fury.
This one's mine!
Thunder Field.
On guard!
Double Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade!
Only getting started.
Dragon
Field.
Swarm!
Gemini Aqua. I'll be saving this one. Hear me. Flame of Fury. Thunder
Bring
Blade.
the torment to me! Will this help?
More where that came from.
Flaming Meteor!
Here I come!
Healing circle.
Try this!
Thank you.
Now, while it's wheeling!
Take it down! I owe you one for
Sleep
that.
now.
Double Demon Fang!
I'll be saving this one. Radiant light.
Piercing roar!
Magic is there.
Explosive Ring!
Piercing rapid wall.
Strike!
Make it ready!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahag Saar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elde Menancia. Go to Mahag Saar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renin supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renin lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Saar is a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide. What's this thing?
this one of your friends, Hoodle?
Ooh. Hoo-hoo!
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elde Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened.
But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Saar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elde Menancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renan than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renan hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she's absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
someone in trouble here.
Right.
Excuse me!
Well... Really?
Good.
What the? Seriously?
All right. I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion.
You okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go!
Stay sharp. We're going in. That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can take it.
I need to be stronger.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
Okay.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
Hello.
Huh.
Kisara.
Right.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though. How much longer will our healing arts last?
We should be able to cook here.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah, there's lots of plants and wildlife here.
I know, and it all looks friggin' delicious too!
Who said anything about eating them?
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Night! I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep. Didn't even break a sweat. Didn't even break a sweat.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
I can feel my power growing!
Did we really just spend that much money?
I can't eat anymore.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
See you tomorrow. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is? Yikes! Don't make eye contact with it!
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our... Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
Good.
Really now.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay.
Seriously?
Well...
What the?
We finally made it. magnet.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Did you used to come here when you were younger, Kisara?
You bet. See the dent in that column? That's from when my mace slipped out of my hand one time, just after I joined the guard. And that crack over there? That happened while I was practicing an art.
This is new information to me.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Mahag.
A comfortable win.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Hoo! Hoo, hoo, hoo.
What's this thing?
Hoo! Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies. Hoo! Thank goodness we won.
A fish! You saw it too.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it! Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elde Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much? Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving? Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, When doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
We can really make weapons with this?
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. Who slows down? That's our chance.
We're tracking up to the wall!
Go! Dragon form! Go in! Put it past these thieves! You're mine! Can't get out of sight!
Cannon, flame of fury!
Take this! Defense! Explosive ring! Win! Dragon form! Can't get out of sight! Double defense!
Switch topic! Do it!
Lightburst form!
Radiant benefit!
Critical! Take away! Commander ability!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
What's this thing? together. That wasn't even a problem.
The heavens must be smiling.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your night or day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.